All right, here. One, two, test the mic. Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check. Let me do a volume check here a little bit before I get going here. Let's see. All right. Check the mic, 1, 2. 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 All right, perfect. Just wanted to make sure our sound is good. Let's see here. Since this is the elder coming, we're gonna play the elder to make some noise here musically. Let's see what we got for the elders, and the elder is here. Where is my music? Please, guys, share the link for us. We will highly appreciate it. Please share the link for us. Let me see. Yeah, really? Yeah, you got to allow it. Maybe I think it's the wrong link you are in. I was saying the other link. I think it's the old one. Yeah, I was saying another link. Yeah. All right. Really? I was saying the link. You're on Messenger. I was saying the link shortly. I try to build the audience a little bit. Yeah, I try to build the audience a little bit. I was saying the link shortly. Okay. All right, guys. Give me a second here. We're trying to get the elder going here. You know, they are professional people that like to be on time, but I want to build the audience a little bit for the elder. And I'll be right back. Just stay with us.
Hello to all my fans around the world. My name is Nerie Hooks, the queen of traditional music. The only thing I want you to do to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on WhatsApp, I'm on Amo. Just subscribe to my channel. Promote me, my fans. Subscribe to my channel.
Subscribe, guys. Thank you.
Lily. Masih konji apre chiko Lily apre bosu ko jamu yali.
Check your mic. 1, 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here. The Vosd is SINOE in the diaspora with ESOTERIC. Today is a great day because we have one of the wise ones in the land to be out. So the elder Amos Tue Suah is our special guest this afternoon. You know, according to the culture, the elders, they do not come out easily. You know, I think once in a while during the harvest season, the elders will come out to bless the harvest. You know, so we are about to have one of the elders in the land I don't know, he has two things, at least one major thing for which he is out, but you know, they don't come out relatively easily. So we're going to use this opportunity. We wouldn't abuse it. We have to tap from the vast fountain of the wise one. All right, so please stay with me. I send a link to my guest already. He will be here shortly. So if you don't know, he is the elder, my special guest for this afternoon. The elders, they don't stay up too long. So that's the elder. He's my special guest. So if you're getting on, please share the link for us. Please share the link. Here is the elder. The elder is a special guest. Please share the link for us. So welcome aboard. I'm seeing the national president of our union, President Francis Kamai, to join us. Milton Shigbe is following. Jala, how you doing? Alfred Yonte, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Mr. Panto, welcome aboard. And those are the people I'm seeing. I'm seeing others, about 10 other persons, but I'm not seeing your names. All right, so welcome aboard. Let's talk to the elders. If you have some questions as well, let's use the opportunity. And of course, let's be respectful. I wouldn't allow any disrespect to the elder on my platform. All right, so welcome aboard. But while we are waiting for the elder to get on, I want to share this quick breaking news with you, coming from the mother's land, the motherland from the Republic of Liberia. I saw when I was coming up. And so I will be right back to share the breaking news with you. All All right, ladies and gentlemen, the breaking news we are getting from Liberia: the Supreme Court orders Brani Samukal jailed. The Supreme Court of Liberia orders Brani Samukal jailed. If you don't know, Mr. Samukal was the former defense minister under President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, and he was taken to court a couple of months ago, and he was declared guilty for misusing the military, the soldiers, their funds, I think about 1 million plus. And so he was declared guilty. And the verdict says that he outpays the money, he goes to jail. And from the update, the information that we're getting from Front Page Africa, that's what I got the breaking news from. Supreme Court orders former Defense Minister Brani Samukal jailed for failing to honor the mandate of restitution. Details coming up. So they're coming up with a detail on this breaking news. Is Liberia, I don't know, it's a selected justice, or this would be the new paradigm in the land. When somebody misuses public funds, they'll be treated as such. So that's is for me, it's encouraging. People got to be held accountable for what they do. So the culture of impunity, once we fight to end that, I think public officials, they will be careful how they handle public funds. So that's a breaking news coming from Liberia there for you. Former Defense Minister Brani Samukal to be jailed or ordered jailed by the Supreme Court of Liberia. All right, so let me see while we are waiting for the elders to get on. I also want to give you this announcement. Of course, the international president of our union, Her Excellency President Francois Clamayos, inauguration is coming up pretty soon. All right, so the flyer was released this morning to Vosd and SINOE. I think it is now circulating on social media right now. And so we want to remind you to save the date. The United States Association in America's inaugural ball. The theme for that ball is very interesting. It's called Meeting Global Challenges Through Healthcare and Education. That's the theme for the inauguration. And again, once the guest speaker is confirmed, we're going to bring it to you. It'll be your breaking news as well, because it's a major figure, public figure, that will be speaking at the occasion of the president of the USAA. So the details here on the flyer, it will be starting at 6 p.m. It runs to 12 a.m. And it will be at the Clarion Hotel, Philadelphia, International Airport, 76 Industrial Highway. That's Essington, PA 19029. All right, and the officials that will be inaugurated on that day, of course, we have the national president, the Cleopatra of the Sapo Nation, Her Excellency President Francois Clamayos, followed by the Honorable Mr. William Mane. Will be inaugurated on that day. Of course, your humble servant, Doc Sayapo, the Esoteric, the Secretary General. Will be also inaugurated as well, followed by Agnes Blah Danasen, National Treasurer. Also, we have at the executive level, we have Mr. Ernest Fale, Financial Secretary. And then, of course, the board of directors, the big guys, you know what I'm saying? The big guys, they got Honorable Peasley. No, Peasley is not on this team. Yeah, he's on it. Peasley Jai, that's the former president, Mr. Obako. We'll have here the chairman of the board himself, Mr. Dr. Falasen, Mr. Botu Jawi, Milton Sheben, Maya Turi, and we got the great man in Minnesota, whose wedding I went to the other day. I just forgot the name. All right, so guys, those are the people that are being inaugurated, and the people that are working on the great inauguration here. We got the national cheerleaders working hard. putting the inauguration program together. Those are people you can contact for details. The National Queen, of course, Her Royal Highness, so she will be present. We also have the chair for the inaugural committee. We have Mistress Winnie Massaquoi, who is the Minister for Department of Health. She is in charge of the inaugural planning. So let me I'll go quick commercial here to double check with the elder to see what's going on back there. He's supposed to be on right now. We did a tutorial first, and so it wasn't any difficulty getting on. But I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Let me get the elder. Let me check with him.
And you yell out this that you learn, but no man not when you're buzzing. I'm the grog when you. May I know what you do? I will be about some body or Bassamo. But I don't know Bassamo. I will look at what we have no Bassamo. Anu mama, no mama. Superstar.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nerie Hooks. I'm one of the Liberia Traditional Musical Award nominees. You guys vote for me out there. See you in Liberia. I know you will vote for me because I have my fan down there. Vote for me. See you.
She was no man now when was in I'm the grog when you. And you yell out this that you learn, but no man now when you're buzzing. I'm the grog when you. May I know what you do? I will be about some body or Bassamo. But I don't know Bassamo. I will look at what we have no Bassamo. Anu mama, no mama. Superstar. when you can know. I can't solo, get back this time. I won't go. I want to be the can't wait, can't wait, yes, I will. Friend, I guess I will. So, Rama, I don't so Rama. You said I was it, I want to. So, what do you do? I will blow that draws like a mom, play you. Young, I say, yeah, where you for us, yes, I did it by your mind. Yago say, yeah, count down. Oh, my, you, oh, Mara, so sorry, your fist. Diva, my get away. See what I know, see what I know. Can you rappers say no way I don't got black man, you know? No work, I do. My day 11, my young. I know, mama.
All right, guys, welcome with the elder. We are still trying to get the elder set up. He will be backstage shortly. I don't know. It was easy first when we did the test. He got on, but now we're having a little challenge back there. But he will figure it out eventually. But stay with us. It will be a good show. It will be a wonderful show. You know, when the wise one comes out, you know, they bring a lot of knowledge. So again, the major thing for which the elder is coming up today is to appreciate the people that supported him during his the demise of his son, and I think I can say a daughter. So that's why he's coming up. But again, when it comes public, we can't just after making a statement and then we let him to go, because these are the people that we look up to with respect to restoring order in the land. And so since he is here, all right, no, I can't go there right now. I'm in studio, so I can't go there. I wish I could go there. Yeah, but yeah, so that's it. So stay with us. I'm still working with the elder who make sure and get the issue solved. I mean, again, that's why I did the test. I mean, make sure that everything he doesn't have difficulty. So it was pretty easy when we did the test video. But I don't know why now there's a struggle back there. But we'll be right back. Let's get some little entertainment. I'll be right back. Let me check with the elder.
Tabenya Wambo, Tabenya San, visit Quai, Wayajia, the Babylon, the Tirane, Fuakeo, Monua Fuosho, Gia, Sibo, Mambale, Ilan is on my way, my way, I Kadia, Nana, Blue, Way, Suasia. Sugio, Monua Suji, Mother Sibojio,
Sandy on the beat.
All right, guys, welcome back to Voices SINOE. Please Forgive us, it's a technical issue. I mean, we are working with the elder back there, but hopefully he should be here shortly. Shortly, we did some work behind the scene. So in the next few minutes, the elder should be with us. I'm quite sure. So, but rest assured, we're gonna make it happen. The elder will be here with us. Yeah, the technology is trying to obstruct the process, but we are working with the elder, and he will be here. So don't be deterred. Please hold on for a second. Share the link for us. I would really appreciate it. Let me give you a little commercial again. But in the meantime, don't forget the national inauguration is coming up, and also the national convention is coming up in March. March the 5th will be the national convention. All right. And then next month, no, sorry, the board, the national convention is in August. Sorry for that slip of the tongue. The national convention is in August. And then the inauguration of the president is, all right, guys, I told you the elder will be here. So the elder is fine on the here. The elder is fine on the here. So I'm happy that he made it. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor for the first time to bring on screen for the first time one of the elders in our community, Elder Reverend Professor Amos Tue Suah. Let me bring the elder on here. Hey, elder. Hello, Reverend Suah. Hello? No, he's not hearing me, so I don't know. Hopefully we'll have a good show here today. I doubt it. Yeah, so it's not, I mean, I was kicking out of the studio again so you can come back. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, he's in the US, so the internet should be good. Yeah, he will come back on. The internet is slow on his side. I don't know. I thought the elder was in his office. You know, you have an appointment with Dr. Sayapura today. You got to be in your office, relax, and so we can have conversation with you. You're about to engage the children. And also let's see how it plays out, guys. He will come back. All right, so while we are waiting for the elder to get on again, I want to remind you don't forget the most talked about convention, which will be in August in North Dakota. We'll give you the breaking news the other day. The leadership of that chapter, they have already sent the communication to the board of directors for the $4,000 so that they can secure the hall, the venue for the convention. Pretty soon, the information will be out, the address and where the convention will be held. Also, don't forget, just a reminder, if you are not bought your ticket yet, the chair lady is the right person to contact. She can give you a cheap ticket. She got the reservation code, everything that can give you a better deal. All right. So you have to reach out to Smith to get the information, to get a cheap hotel, cheap vehicle, everything else. You have a very good week and you will save a lot of money. All right, let's see. Let me try again. One of the elders is situated here now. Hopefully he will hear me or the connection will be good this time around. Hey, elder.
Yes.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, I'm hearing you clearly.
Okay, excellent. So, welcome to Voice of SINOE.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're about to meet your children. You're in a vehicle.
Exactly, you got it. Because I didn't want to drive home twice. Because I don't want to keep people waiting. So I said, well, let me just stay in the vehicle and do what I got to do.
Okay. All right. Welcome again. Welcome to Voice of SINOE. We are happy to have you on. One of the greatest, the greatest minds in our land here with us.
Thank you.
Okay, so but what would be your opening statement if you were to give us an opening statement? What would that be?
First, I will say I'm very, very happy to be on this program for the first time. And our people have their parable that if you see something, if you want to brush your fire, you see something animal running, running, they are running beyond something or something running beyond it.
Okay.
So there's a reason why today I thought to come on this program, because there's something that is present on my mind. So I'm happy too that you are accepting me to be on this program, and I thank everybody. Thank God for everybody.
Okay. Okay. All right. So something, either something is beyond something or something beyond something. What is going on? What is on your mind? What's going on?
Yes. What really on my mind is there's somebody show you some appreciation, or show you some gesture, then you have to reciprocate in whatever way that you can. So there's something went on recently in my family. That people came to my rescue, and I really want to show my part a gesture by thanking them. And let me just go further. There's a parable that we have in Sapo that says, try to say thank you. Some may call it try. Try the people who work on your farm, when you get there, you say thank you. It gives them strength. And equally so, those of us that are religiously inclined, we have a scripture in the book of John where Christ Jesus healed 10 disciples, and only one went to say thank you. The eyes, but when you are 10 in number, but where are the 9 to indicate to you that even Christ that we serve also appreciate somebody showing him appreciation. So it's upon the basis that I've decided to come today. So if you will permit me, maybe that I can, without much ado, let the English people can say, I just want to go into the program if it is okay with you.
Yeah, let's go ahead. The platform is yours.
Okay, good. Fellow listeners, because I don't want to say some people, there are a lot of people who are listening. Recently, my people displayed a Christ-like gesture towards me and my family in recent time. I thought to use this medium to say thank you to them, because I don't want to maybe start calling them one by one and calling names, and I may miss some names. And somebody will say, but oh man, I didn't hear you. So I thought to use this medium, even though I did call some people, but I know I was not able to cover everybody because I didn't have everybody's number. So I thought to use this medium now. And equally so, I will to some extent refrain from calling names for now. But let me just start with calling groups or organizations. And the first group that I really want to begin with is the United Sapo Association under the leadership of President Francis Clark Myers. My people, I'm sure some of you may know that over 1 month ago, I lost my son, Samuel Tico Suah. And this organization United Sapper Association under Francis Clark's leadership stood by me fully. If there were any other adjective that I could have used to describe their involvement, I would have used it. But the organization stood by me fully, both financially and materials-wise. You need them. Here again, just this very month, my niece, Nerie Hooks, passed. And this organization did not drag its feet, came again and identified itself with my family in that same manner, without grumbling. The same manner of financially, materially, phone call, you need them. They did that. What is such a humanitarian gesture the organization has displayed? So really, really, Madam Clark and your team, I really want to bless the Lord for you. May the Lord bless your organization and help you to grow to the higher heights. Not only that, not only the USAA, USAA organization, but the Sapper women in Philadelphia under the leadership of Mrs. Mavis City. This organization, this group of people is another commendable group. When Tico passed, the family kept the weight of Tico body was in the mud for more than 2 months. And this group of people, this group of Sapper women yet in Philly, they not relent. Every day, food was at my house. I talk about every day. You talk about 2 months. Food was there at their own expense. At their own expense. And after Tico's burial, there were other issues, other deaths in the community, in the Sapper community in Philadelphia, like Vosd and Nerie. Again, the women were fully involved in those ceremonies. Immediately after the burial of those two individuals that followed Tico's burial, again, my niece passed. Because of that, given what the women were involved in, my wife was a bit hesitant to call on them. She said, well, that's too much on the women, so I'm not going to call them. But do you know that these women, upon hearing that again, I'm facing such a disaster, they came again at their own expense. And believe you me, the thousands of people that came to Philly, the food that the women prepared was even left over. So what the people must do actually for you to appreciate them. So I really, really, really appreciate you, my Sapper woman. And they did that, with such an open mind, no grumbling whatsoever. That indicates to me a kind of Christ-like gesture. Even though the organization that I've just named, or the group of people that I've just named, and some of which I will still name, they are non-religious. They are non-religious organization or non-religious group of people. Yet they display Christ-like behavior. I want to thank God for you, my people. Wherever you got those resources from, let the Lord replenish them. In addition to the foregoing, there was another group of people, the single people, under the leadership of President Alexander Tubal Morris. Nerie was married to a single man. This man passed. I mean, his name was James Solo Hooks. This man passed several years ago, before Nerie's own death. This group of people could have said, well, our son passed, and then we had no connection. We had no more connection, but they displayed that supple cultural gesture by coming again to our rescue. They identified themselves with my family, both financially and service-wise, fully represented at every aspect of the burial services. So, people, may the Lord continue to open room out of no room for you. Like I said earlier, I did not want to use this medium by calling names, but sometimes it's necessary to do so. And let me just maybe mention maybe one or two. If you even observe some of the video, or if you were here during the wakekeeping and funeral services of my niece Nerie Hooks, you saw the dress that she wore. It was an individual who made that dress in presence of Mother Mabel City, free of charge. In fact, the marvelous thing was that some of the people that came and attended the funeral services, when they left, some called me. But Amos Tue Suah, from where did you order that dress that your niece wore? And I said, I ordered it from the city industry. And they said, but where is city industry? I said, right here in Philadelphia. Then I called the mother's name. Some of them couldn't believe it, that a supple woman would prepare such a dress. Madam City, God bless you. Family, there were two social media institutions that covered the programs of my niece Nerie Hooks. And not even before Nerie Hooks, those institutions covered the program of my son, Samuel Tico Suah. One of such a program is the Voice of SINOE in the diaspora, under the managerial shape of Madison Freeman, that we normally call Sayapode.
Mo.
The other institution is the African African Star newspaper,
Okay,
under the leadership of Kaji Wule. These people, even before these people came in, the churches in which that my family, family people, funeral and wakekeeping services were held, they wanted me to use their services. Then I said no. But that if I were to use their services, they would have charged me on an hour basis. But I said no. Here we are, Madison and Kai Wule covered the program. In fact, let me go back small. If I were to use the church, Ezekiel Baptist Church, if I were to use their services, how many who know their name? How the people were going to watch the program? But just imagine, the African Star newspaper, the Voice of SINOE, the Diaspora, covered those programs fully. Absolutely, and underline that word, absolutely at no cost to my family. Absolutely, underline that word, at no cost to my family. And not only that, in fact, on the day of burial, of Nerie's burial, if you were in Philly, in fact, up throughout America, it was one of the cooler days, especially in Philadelphia. There was the cooler days at the time. But these people, especially Madison, went to the gravesite. How the father said, I was trembling. In fact, I was in a hurry to leave the gravesite. But the young man was there. The people did everything. And some people all over the world, in fact, somebody called me from Australia. We saw the program. It was very nice. They were honor the services with the services of Voice of SINOE in the Diaspora and the African Star newspaper. And not only that, even to crown it through the ingenuity or the managerial style of Madison. Now my people at any time can watch your program on YouTube. If I were to use Ezekiel Baptist Church, would that happen? No. So my people, I want to thank God for you. And guess what? Something really marvelous. I don't know how to describe it. Happened when I called the managers to these two institutions. They looked at both of them slept together, but because the both of them made statement that was just common. And that statement was, Amos Tue Suah, our people sent us to school to be serviceable to our people. So you being one of our elders, one of our old person in our community, will serve you and charge you. So then the statement our people made that we should be serviceable to your people. Then where does it go? So, Omer, even though you call us, each of them say, even though you call me to show appreciation, but it's from that motive that I have served you. Each of them made that statement. It's just common, using their education to serve their people. May God bless you.
You're welcome.
Now, family, there were other institutions, there were other organizations or group that also displayed Christ-led gesture. Even my SINOE people were fully represented during two of those occasions. See, one good thing about such a representation, when you see the people at your occasion, you feel good that you belong to some organization. So I want to thank God for my SINOE people. There was a church that was represented at Nerie's burial, at Nerie funeral services. It was Hosanna Evangelical Ministry. That's a church to which Nerie belonged in Arizona. That church was fully represented. I think they had more than 20 persons. You imagine how far Arizona is. That church was fully represented, and not just a numerical representation, but financial representation as well. In fact, that church is a single larger contributor, single organization that contributed the larger amount, in the amount of $4,000. That church. That's a church, and those of you who were here or who watch the program, you listen to the message of the preacher, Pastor Tue. There were other prayer bands the Jesus Christ of Nazareth prayer band, under the leadership of Mother Janet Morris, the family prayer band, under the leadership of Suah Dede, the Tower family, all of these people, really did extremely well, showing their faith in Jesus Christ, what they've been taught as family of Jesus Christ. Again, I want to show my appreciation to these people by thanking God for them. And not only that, family, my family. If I start naming, if I don't make mention of my family name, for them it doesn't matter. But I just want to use the time to thank God for them, especially with my wife, Francis Tico Suah, who also gathered my family, helped my family. When it comes to contribution, all of my children, all over the United States. In fact, some of them in Australia, everybody contributed. But my wife really is true. My children, I don't even want to call their name, but my wife really is true. As a wife behind me, given what I was going through. In several of the programs, maybe at some preaching occasions, if I describe my wife as my technical help, some people were taking it for fun, but I'm talking about somebody who can just come to your rescue when push comes to shove. She really stood behind me during the death of our son and my niece, Nerie Hooks. Family, there are plenty of you. Because our time does not permit me now, just making mention of these few. So I really come. I belong to the Baptist denomination, and one of the preachers, the late preacher, they call him Harrison J. Menu. He left something with us. He said, "We the Baptist, we don't thank the individuals who do things for us, who do good for us, but we thank God for the Lord to continue to guide them." So it's upon that basis. In the same token, I want to thank God for all of you for those services that you render, those unsolicited services, just at your own gesture. You did what you did, and my two relatives, my son and my niece, have one of the best burial that you can think of. So I want to thank God for you. May the Lord God continue to open room for you, open avenue for you. And request to all of you is that you guys join me in praying for my family, so that at least when you come to my house, let it be for merrymaking. Let it be for merrymaking instead of always a funeral. In fact, let me go back some more. From 2020, of the occasions that we had at my house, I think more than 20 or so occasions that we had at my house, only two of them were merrymaking, but the rest called it funeral activities. And yet, if you did not relent in coming to our rescue. So I want to thank God for you, but keep me in your prayer for these things, so that tomorrow, the after tomorrow, when we meet at my house, it should be for something that we will all laugh about and praise to the Lord about. So for now, Manager Freeman or Sajapo there.
Yes, sir.
I want to bless the Lord for you for giving me this opportunity to talk to my people. People, I beg you, if there's any other organization who didn't call, please forgive me. You know, sometimes when people say "Papa," then we Then we refuse. Oh no, why you calling me Papa? But me, I know I'm Papa. So probably because of that, probably that I may have forgotten your name. So forgive me. Again, may the Lord bless all of us. Amen.
All right. Right.
Mm.
Thank you so much. Beautiful statement. I'm honored to get a blessing of the elder. Yeah, at least I'm not just sitting around. At least I contributing to something.
Yeah.
All right. So, but elder, before you go,
Yeah.
you are one of the guys or one of the men or eminent men in our community.
Okay.
That has been trying to broker peace in our union, the organization you are part of.
Yeah.
And so we can't allow the elder to leave without at least getting at least an insight from him with respect to the conflict in the union. Yeah, so I mean, I'm sorry that you have you're here to do your appreciation, but again, you guys are hard to get. So when we have the opportunity, I mean, we just want to make a use of it. So we just wanted to get your perspective on the conflict in the union, and what have you done so far, and what are you still doing to bringing the community together?
Well, thank you for hitting the nail on the head by saying using the time that I have, because I came here purposely to show appreciation to my people. However, I'm greatly concerned, Madison. I'm greatly concerned. And let me tell you where my concern coming from. My man Sapo, my father Sapo, my great grandma Sapo, my great grandfather Sapo. Now you go by. So there's no way that I will divorce myself from the Sapo community. So anything that concerns the Sapo people is part of me. It concerns me. So I'm deeply concerned with the conflict in our midst. I really hate to see it ongoing. When you say, what have you been doing? As an individual, I've been talking to people from both sides, and as part of a group that we normally call the Sapo elders, we've been engaging all of you.
Ella, you still driving or you parked?
I parked.
Oh yeah, I want you to change the camera angle a little bit. You are going all the way down.
Oh, okay.
Perfect. Yeah, they can see you better now.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So as a group, we've been trying to bring the two groups together. I mean, when I say as a group, I mean the elders, to bring the two groups together. And we have not given up, even though every effort that we made has still been fruitless. But we are not giving up. Just recently, I made calls to the two groups through some representation, asking them again for the elder to come in. But to this point, I've not gotten some responses are still pending. But one thing, Madison, the God that we serve, he doesn't force people to obey him, because he made each of us a complete being. So he gave us the willpower, he gave us the free will for us to do what we want to do. If we want to want to obey him, yes. If we don't want to, it's up to us. He doesn't force us. How much more about human being? So we, the elders, even though we are trying to bring you together, we can't force you to do probably, I don't want to, maybe for lack of a better word, or to do what you don't want to do. So we are looking up to you. If you answer our request and say, yeah, elder, come in, then we will, because like I said, we can't force you. But we are still hoping that you will listen to us and say, all right, Elder, come in. Then we'll come in. So we have not given up.
Okay, so but Elder, you said, I listened to you keenly. You said you intervened multiple times, and your efforts are fruitless. So, in your assessment, though, who is at fault here? Because if two children are fighting, you the elder, you the father, you the parent, you look at you. They bring the case before you, and hear from both sides. So, from the fight, the case that the people, the both sides, the argument they presented to you, who do you think is at fault?
Sayapura.
Yes, sir.
Here today, and today I came on your program because of some reason.
Yes, sir.
And you are maybe for lack of better word, you are questioning me because of some reason, right?
Yes, sir. I mean the community is in conflict and battles.
Yeah, I come in.
Yeah, go ahead.
I come in. So there may be a lot of reasons why probably that people not doing what we asking them to do. So I can't say John Brown is at fault or Peter Brown is at fault. I, as an individual, can't say here to say that whatever you're doing, and I'm not even condemning it here. To say you are not doing the right thing, no. There may be a reason why. The reason why I said earlier that anything that anybody does, there's a reason. There may be a reason why I mean, you're not doing what we ask you to do. So I can't say or say, oh, John Brown, you're wrong. Oh, it's not right. No. To say the group is at fault. If we meet again, I don't want to go back. Let me go. Maybe let me use the time to say that if we have the opportunity to meet, as we are requesting, if we have the opportunity to meet, then we will address all of those. Peter Brown, you see, yesterday we wanted you to do this, but you said no. Sarah, we wanted to do this, you didn't do this. If we have the opportunity to meet, but at this point, to say, me speaking to you as an individual, not representing the group, to say this group is at fault. No, I can't. I refuse to say that, and I won't even know too. I won't even say that.
Yeah, but Elder, you present. I mean, I follow the whole the negotiation closely. All the proposals you presented, the board accepted your proposal, though. But it's at the time the national administration on the deal, those are the people that rejected everything you proposed. You don't see fault on their part?
Master?
Yes, sir.
For me to say I see part that see. In fact, in my introductory statement, when you asked me to make an introductory remark, I said something. Some men say, they get their player your two sons. But say there may be a reason why. If they didn't, there may be a reason why. Does Amos Tue know that reason? But now, no. So I can't just base on to say, oh, that group is wrong. No. There may be a reason why. Again, yeah. Let me go back. So if we have the opportunity to sit down, then we have all of those. But to say John Brown is at fault, why John Brown didn't do what he or she didn't do? Why? Is Amos Tue willing to look into that? Or you should just conclude that, oh, Peter Brown is wrong. Or using our case in court to say the video group wrong, or the ESOTERIC group wrong. No, there may be a reason why what went on, Madison.
Yeah,
so
I'm following you. Ella, I'm following you closely. I'm not asking you to give me the reasons why the people rejected your proposal. I'm asking you for your presentation based on both sides' presentation and based on your proposals giving. One side accepted your proposals and the other side rejected your proposal. From that, you don't think somebody is at fault here or somebody is disobeying you?
So, somebody, one way or the other is at fault. But to say that.
Who is that person? Who is at fault? Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on. Somebody is at fault, but to say, there may be a reason why I did what you did, and then if we meet as a group, because here I am an individual. If we meet as a group again, then those things will be ironed out. Those things they will be ironed out if we meet as a group. Again, that's the reason why we are saying, look, you come, Cherry, you come. Even though we said yesterday, yes, you do this, or yesterday you do this, and that wasn't done. But we are not not relenting. You come. So when we get to that table, then we'll tell you who went wrong, didn't go wrong. Then you will tell us why went why he did, why the other did, what he did. So I refuse to say this group is wrong. I refuse to say that.
Okay, fair enough, Elder. I can't force you, but I'm just asking because in order to solve a problem, you have to know where the issue is. You have to identify the problem before you can solve it. To the point where you send one of your friends or one of your members on your group and went to the bank and the money was not given to that group or to your representative, and you still don't find fault. But yes, the question I have for you, Elder, you say you are hoping that the group they come back to the table.
Yes.
What is it that you are hoping to do this time around that you did not do first?
One, there's a common saying that knowledge is not better in one head. So since I'm negotiating, representing the other team to negotiate with that meeting, if we get to the table, then we ourselves, let me say this, Marissa, let me say this. We ourselves, we may go some faults too. Believe you me, we may hold some faults. So what we didn't do yesterday, if we again come together, then we say, oh, you know what, we didn't do that yesterday. So but we can't sit down here and say, oh, this what we didn't do yesterday, this time around. When the heads put together, then we find out what we didn't do yesterday to get out to where we are. So now it's not better in one head.
Okay. So, but Elder, if you are not speaking for the group and you are to speak for yourself, what do you think is the fault on your part?
Personally?
Yes, I mean as member of the group. What? Because you say there may be fault on the part of the elders.
You're not
speaking for the. I don't want you to speak for the whole group. As a member of the group. What mistake did you guys make from your observation?
Listen, from where I stand as an individual, I tell me say you didn't do it right. I would say I'm right.
Yeah, you're getting off camera, Elder. Yeah, I see you getting off camera. Okay, better now.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I would say I'm right. Everything that I did was correct. I said somebody maybe, like for example, when I was on the conference call by President Clark Meyer, President Clark, and we discussed the same topic, and some members of the group came out to say that the elder didn't do right, and I was not prepared to go to say what we didn't do right. See, I was not prepared to do that. So that person saw something that we didn't do right. But does Amos Tue Suah know what was not done right? No. Again, when we get together as a group, then those things will be pointed out.
Okay. So, but Elder, I have a little concern about the composition of your council, though. Why no female is on board?
We do have female. Maybe the one presented to you at the time. Initially, they now have a female, but again, it depends on the availability and willingness of individuals to come in. Those of us that are on our council, we have received a lot of condemnation, but we didn't mind. We didn't mind. Actually, we have been called names. Some of the things that are not part of us. Some people even call out your name and say things that somebody, a rifle man, we agreed, said, no, Amos Tue Suah can't say this. So some people may not be willing to have to go through that to say, oh no, for me, I don't want to be part of you because the people will come, so the people can't come in by name. But some of us are willing to be called by name. We don't mind. We don't care. I mean, we care, but we don't mind. Actually, the only thing that some of us are dealing with, the late Wuru said, God knows my conscience is clear. So in other words, I'm saying some of the things that we are willing to take, some of the insult, the classification that we are taking, some people may not be willing, especially maybe women or so, may not be willing to stand such things. So that one of the reasons, maybe all of the reasons why that the council number is limited to some extent.
Okay, so yes, the next question I have, you say you're still hoping that the both sides will come together, and from what I'm looking at, yes, you elders, I mean, you are next to the ancestors. But when it comes to the current work of the organization, you are honoring the mandate of the General Assembly. The General Assembly decided in Florida that the administration under Francis Myers, they should go to court. So if you were to bring the administration on the table right now, what do you want the administration to do? Because they are also under the mandate of the General Assembly. So what do you hope to achieve when you get them together?
Sayabore.
Yes, sir.
You hit one of the nucleus for the discussion, which I almost want to refrain from commenting on. But let me just make my personal assessment, personal comment, so to speak. I read something on Facebook from among you people, the young people, that every problem has thousands of solutions. That one of you made that comment, and plenty of people came in. Oh yes. Then I said, yeah, that's true. There will be there are a lot of solutions to every problem, but equally so, there's one that's the best. There may be millions of solutions, but there's one that's the best. Now you talk about the General Assembly mandating the administration, the clerk administration, to go to court. Court, yes, it's one of the solutions. Like that speaker said, that there are solutions. There are plenty of solutions to every problem. Yes, court is a solution. But I personally, and let me speak personally on Madison. Let me speak personally on Amos Tue Suah. Let me speak personally.
Okay.
The court approach wouldn't be my first approach. The court, and there are reasons. Let me just name two of those reasons. Reason number one: when you get to the court, the judge will just knock the gavel. Boom. You wrong or you right. Looking at just the legality aspect. But one thing the judge will not do, and the judge doesn't care about, is the moral aspect, the humanitarian aspect, the aftermath of that decision, of that lawsuit, so to speak. The aftermath, the judge doesn't care. But Amos Tue Suah care. Let me tell you my personal one. Amos Tue Suah care. And this is why I care. All of us that are involved, all of us almost, so to speak, from one mother. Every day we meet each other after the lawsuit. How does Amos Tue Suah look in the face of Madison, his sister's son? How does he look in his face? For me, that's what I'm looking at. And one of your colleagues even made a comment during that meeting. But the judge does not hear. For us, we can go to hell, for lack of a better word. The judge doesn't hear. You just like the devil. Don't go. But afterward, then what happened? We will go home. We will go home. And I told somebody my own scenario. I'm I know plenty of you know, but I'm a Wedger man from Wedger. But I grew up in Plaza. The both of my associates were singer. I'm not even talking about Kawadi. So people really don't know. Really, if I'm a Wedger man, don't really know. Now, if the judge will not his piano, they say, we call the case. This is actually wrong. Why are you wrong? When we come home, how do we look at each other's faces? Then I'm looking at Madison. So personally, the why court is a very good way of settling dispute, given the simple nature. It will not be my first approach. That's my personal position.
Okay, but Elder, yeah, you said though, you just told us that you intervened multiple times, and your effort was fruitless. That's your word, fruitless. So if the elders cannot solve the problem, where do we go next?
No, I hate that word cannot. Except that at the time, the solution did not come in at the time. But that doesn't mean that we cannot. If we felt that we cannot, then we will not continue to make efforts to want to bring you back to the table. So
Elder, that's why I wanted to know the new mechanism that you are bringing now. What is it that you are bringing? What is it that you did first that you are? What is it you're going to do differently now?
Step by step, Madison. Step by step. Step one is to come to the table. Step one. So we have not crossed that first step. Then again, like I said, knowledge is not better in one head. When we cross the first step, since as representing the elder, they say, all right, go and negotiate with them. Let's come to the table. When we come to the table, then your hair, my head, or the other hair, Sarah hair, we all put together and find. So I can say this is what we didn't do yesterday. This is the one we do today. But the very first step is to come to the table, manager.
Okay, there's a caller here. Let me see. Mr. Modibo. One second. Let me see. One second. Let me see if I can pull you on there. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. For me.
No, Modibo.
I'm here.
Okay. Do you have a question for the elder?
Oh no, I just wanted to add to what he was saying, but in a different version.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. He was saying that his first intention is not to go to court, but at the same time, he was part of the contingent as leaders, elders in the community, and we all went to the negotiating table. And as you said, it was not good. We didn't come to a conclusion. And then the next thing is cooked. Well, this is what I want to say. When we went to Florida, the body gave the mandate to the administration or to the board. But before the body did that, it said when we get back, leaving from Florida, Mr. Gio should be written, and which we did. And there was no response or responsive from him. And we decided, okay, since we try to do it in-house, and Mr. Gio did not want to do it in-house, and we are living in a country of law, you cannot take the law into your own hands. So what next? And that's how come we headed to the courthouse. So I don't want to make that clear. We did write Mr. Gio and the rest of the people, but because they didn't get any responses, and that's how come the mandate was carried on by the board. I just want to make that clear my father. That's my father right there.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for calling. So, Elder, just before, I don't want to hold you for long because that's not what you are here for, but there are some comments that are coming in here, so I don't want to read the comments to you.
All right.
The former chairman of the board, Mr. Sabe, said, I would like for Elder Suah to modify his statement. Isa Impact, in quote, and say, Isa Sabe's group. I don't have a group. United Support Association in America questioned Mr. Dio's management style and not Isa Sabe, just for correction. That's what he said. Any reaction to that?
Yes, absolutely. There's a reaction now. When I say Isa Sabe group, it's not Isa Sabe as a personality. But at the time when we started negotiation, he was chairperson of the board. So in fact, I called him. I think I even said Gideon group. So we taking to. I was just referring to the group in general, but because at the time these were the representatives, so that either name I was not referring to either as an individual. But when we started the negotiation, he was the chairperson. From that perspective that I was speaking, but I was not talking to him as an individual. But before we go, I'm not to respond to Maya's comment. Maya, I'm not condemning you altogether for going to court. Like I say, me as an individual, my first approach as an individual wouldn't be court. And I gave reason why. One of the reasons. The reason number two that I left out. Look at the resources that have been spent on lawyers. Do you feel good spending those resources when you say you want to help our people, but the judge doesn't care? So there are many reasons why that court will not be my first instinct.
So Reverend, just I understand where you are going with that, but court is not your first preference. But Elder, you tried for 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
For the second round, how long do you want to negotiate this time around? You want to give a time frame? If you were susceptible to bring the forces on the table.
I don't think I should give time frames. Then if I work within time frame, then I'll be defeating my own purpose. If I were to work within time frames, because I think it was 2020, I think so, 2020 or 2021. No, 2020 when we started negotiation. So if we were to work within time frame, but now that we say, you know what, enough is enough. Let's just forget it. So, man, and I think you guys from some individual who may not represent these groups, who may not have senior saying in each of these groups. Some of the people that I'm talking to, I think the same reason that the elders should come in. So putting time frame, I don't think it will be ready if I say, all right, in 2 months' time. Whoa,
okay.
Do you understand that? Do you know the people? Some of their programs for you, Amos Tue Suah, that you put time to it. Do you have their program? No. So the very first thing, woman, that will help us, I will help her with all of this, is that first round of meeting. When we come to the table, that all of these things will touch them. Will touch them.
Okay. So, but Elder, given that the chairman of your council, the elder at the John Black, he was in Florida. He went to Florida. He participated in the decision to go to court. Is he still with you?
Yes, no. Let me take the yes. Yes, he's when we started negotiating, he had been part of us. He had been part of us. And when you went to Florida, and I think you will hear from him, he didn't go to represent the Edo Council. He went as an individual. Now, the no part is in recent months, when we started the second negotiation, he had not been part of us. That's a no part of it. But he had not been to say, no, you know what? After today, you're not part of us, no.
Okay, so who's the chair of the new group?
Well, currently, my friend and brother, Arthur Gideon. Yeah. And even when the organization went apart before, for 7 years, and we came to the table, he was also our chairperson.
Okay. So it looks like you guys fired the first chairman from the local things.
Listen. You missed a word. You missed something. I thought I said the Arab blah. We have not said, and we will not say that you're not part of us. And when you went to Florida, he didn't go to represent.
I agree.
The Arab. So I thought I said that. So
but to the point where he said to the point
that we fired, no.
No, I'm asking because he said you got Mr. Gio is the chairman now.
Current,
current. So it means that he's no longer Reverend Bly is no longer the chairman. Is that correct? For the fact that you got a chairman now.
Correct. That's correct.
All right.
Listen, now correct.
All right, go ahead. That's good.
You see, if you want something, sometimes you want something done. There are certain things that you need to do. Like, for example, the negotiation that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
There was a time that we really wanted everything done quick, so to start calling all the members around. Probably will waste our time. And truly, one of the things that we were afraid that we got into it. And let me just use the time to say that. Because you were even talking about one of us went to the banging and the CEO group did not show up, blah 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 blah. At the time was not in our favor for us to go further. For example, I mean, the death of God's Staffing was at hand at the time. Equally so, one of our key members was traveling to Liberia. So we wanted something done quick. As a result, even though time did not permit us, so that's why we didn't have the time to call each and every one of us. Because when we called everybody on the council, we ourselves we do meet first and design the strategy. For example, the question you were asking me, what's the new strategy? We are called Reverend Amos Tue Suah at the time. We can't tell you this where we go. So then we ourselves, when we call each other, when we meet, we design our own strategy before calling the group. But because we didn't have the time at the time to do that, that's why we went that fast. But that doesn't mean that we fired Pastor Plan like you, and I hate that word.
Okay. Well, Evangelist James Carter is asking, so the elder doesn't recognize any of the groups in USA? I mean, do you recognize any of the groups?
Recognize?
Yeah. As which is the legitimate and which is not?
Well, that would be the elder decision, the not Amos Tue decision.
But you're one of the elders.
Yeah, I'm one of them, but I'm not representing the elder. So
Okay,
I said the elder recognize this group. I think I would be absolutely wrong if I said the elder recognize this group. No. So there is an elder. You see, mercy, that meeting that the elders are calling for is crucial, quite crucial. That will determine a lot of stuff. If we had that opportunity and we had that chance to hold that first step meeting, it will iron out plenty of things. That recognizing this group, not recognizing that group, I don't think it's our portion for now.
I'm just about
now.
As an individual, do you recognize in a group? Now I'm speaking for the elders. As an individual, do you recognize in a group?
I recognize everybody at Sapo.
Okay.
It's what I said earlier. My man Sapo, my great grandma Sapo, my great grandma Oba. So I didn't.
No, but Adam, that's not my question. I'm not saying. I mean, I use Sapo. because we're talking about organization. We are talking about organization, which because it has authority. So which authority is legitimate? That's what I'm asking you personally.
Who dared to determine the legitimacy of a group? To say you're not legitimate, does that mean that group is not SAFO? So I refuse as an individual to recognize to say this is a legitimate group. This group is not.
All right. So Eric is asking how the Honorable Gio become chairman of the board.
We made him.
Not board. I think elder. That way.
No, I honestly I say we made him. The few of us that started negotiation. He was easy to contact, easy to reach.
Okay. All right, elder.
Easy and willing.
Okay, easy and willing to go. All right, so elder, we want to say thank you for joining us today, Ali, giving us your perspective on the development in the community, and as well as in your statement of appreciation. I mean, I really appreciate you for doing that. And we'll have a wonderful day. If you have closing comments, you can share with your children.
Yeah, okay. Again, I just want to repeat what I said earlier by thanking God for you for what you've done. Coming to the rescue of your old man, Reverend Suah, giving what was unfolding in his life. And your coming around me is serving as a therapy for me, because sometimes I would be somehow voiceless, sometimes motionless in the house. But your coming around was quite helpful to me, and it's still quite helpful to me. So I want to again thank God for you. On the part of the United SAFO Association conference, I appeal to you to listen to the elder to come on board for us to discuss. You see, the part about it, Madison, and let me say this to all of you. You see, when two people first, when they are making, somebody gotta say, okay. But if all of us go our right, I'm right, then we'll go far place. So please, those resources that you are spending to give to for the lawyer, if they live with the lawyer, they can go until 2023, 2024, because for every time they go to court, you pay them. That's what they want. But now why you, as an individual, answer that what you want to help our people. So let me use the time to appeal to you to call, to answer the request of the elder, so that we will come in and see what we can do to give you for you to be in a motion to help your people better. That recognition you were asking for, I think you will feel good. You will feel good to work as a splendid group. I think you will feel good that way. In fact, and let me just quote President Clark Myers' statement. Repeat her statement when she said during the burial of Samuel Suah. He said, "I hate to be a president of a divided group," and that statement still honor my. I take it under my arm. I copy it. So, given all of this, please, I'm appealing to all of you, my children, to let a reason prevail by allowing the elder to come in once more. May God bless all of us. Amen.
All right, thank you. So, but elder, before you go, last question. So, do you want the media to be quiet, or we should keep giving the information to the people?
Master,
yes, sir.
I think you will drive me from your show. let me say this.
Go ahead.
And please, if I call you again, please allow me give me my elder position. Please.
Okay.
What? Let me laugh first before I say what I gotta say. The media. I don't want the media to keep quiet. Or the talk show. I don't want you to keep quiet. But some of your statements, all of you, some of your statements get us to be where we are today. Get us. So sometimes, be what's the word? I mean, polish some of your approaches, some of your statements. For me, as an individual, you can attack me one way or the other, but when you attack the system in some ways, sometimes it causes some problem. So while it's true that I don't want the media to keep quiet, equally so, please be careful with your pronouncements, with your statement that you put out there. What not in people's mind or what the people are not doing, don't say those things. Then you continue to plunge us into a deeper conflict.
Yeah, but Elder, how do you know what is in somebody's mind, though? What is in somebody's mind? What is not in somebody? How do you figure out that?
To figure out, so this why I say you must be careful in the kind of statements you, the media institution, make.
So what will be an example of the statement you are talking about here?
Well, I mean, I can't think of anything, but I know maybe you know, you see, one thing I don't do, all of your shows, very, very, very certainly I can be on the show. Sometimes when the people come from there, then they say, "Oh, Amos Tue Suah, the other show today." The man say, the person say that, but after when the show is over, then I can't say it again. But so from this day, I will be monitoring. I'll be getting on your shows. The Shewe, the Sayapoda group, the
Robert Chemwe group. Robert Chemwe.
I don't know where Robert Chemwe has a group now. I don't know.
Yeah, they call him Jala Jala. All of them Robert Chemwe.
Okay, fine. That name I was looking for. The Jala Jala group. I'll be monitoring your program so that I will be part of it, so that when you make a statement that is not representative, that will say, "Oh man, my son," the other statement is not a good statement.
So, but Ella, wouldn't that make you a speech police?
Well, yeah, okay. Mean the media?
Yeah, when you say you're asking him when somebody says something and you say, "Oh, don't say the one," aren't you telling people freedom of speech? Yeah.
No, if you say something that is not true.
Okay.
That is not true. Then I'll say, "Oh man, the other one you say." Let me just say no. Okay, I'll refrain from that one anyway. But one of the all right. If it's not a representative, then I would just say, "Oh man, the other one is not true of the Sapo people, or of Reverend Amos Tue Suah, or of Arthur Gideon, or of this person." Then I will come here. I'll make a comment on your show.
Okay. Yeah, but I am the spokesperson for the elders and the ancestors. So I wanted the elder to give me an example of what I can say and what I cannot say, so that in the future I will have a concrete, something concrete that I can use as a rubric.
Will you take some advice from me?
Why not?
Let me give you a piece of advice.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you program yourself, if you have some program that you want to air, would you mind sometimes calling on us to say, "Papa, this is the thing I want to say today. What do you think about it?"
Okay.
If you wouldn't mind, then maybe we can go from there.
Okay. All right, I'll do just okay. Elder, thank you so much for coming on. Really appreciate the conversation.
All right, thank you too.
All right.
So I'm getting off.
Okay, please do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Elder Tue Suah, Amos Tue Suah, there for you. Like somebody said, I think it's my man Nathaniel Gate. The man said, "You have just made him not answer by calling him an elder." So he said, "Because I call you elder, so he's not answering the question." It's something else Nathaniel said here again. Very interesting. He said, "Indeed, he is an elder or father. A father will not pass judgment." Great answer, Father. So comrade, if your father and two children are fighting, you don't tell the other child that you are wrong. I mean, what kind of parent are you? You got to make sure you instill discipline when somebody is wrong. You tell the person. But anyway, but in the culture is different. Maybe I'm still in the at the feet of the elders and still learning. So we can't call people out when they are wrong. All right. So, guys, I want to say thank you so much for joining Voice of SINOE today. That's what we have for you. Nothing extra planned for today. We just wanted to talk to the elder and see what he has to say. Those are following. If you want to say something, any reaction to what the elders said, I mean, you can call the number. Other than that, I'll just stay around maybe 1 or 2 minutes and give you maybe those that were not on to get a reminder that the national president, the inauguration is coming up on March the 5th, President Francois Myers in Philadelphia. And so we are encouraging you, we are asking you to come and support us. The planning team, they are planning to at least raise at least $60,000. All right, because the president has earmarked 50 students. The education committee, they came out with their preliminary guidelines. And so the president has identified, they want to, at least they are not identified, but she wants to give 50 students scholarship. All right. So whatever we raise will be going in that direction. The president also wants, at least depending on how it goes, she thinks that it's wrong for somebody to be in labor pain or a woman to be in labor pain and then she's on motorbike. So she wants to purchase an ambulance. That's something that she's thinking about. And so you can come and support us. It's March the 5th, 2022. The information, everything is listed. Come there. Dr. Yopo there will be inaugurated. The national president, Honorable Manning, will be inaugurated. So that's a great team. This is the best thing you can have for the United States Police Association. So, and the success of the team is predicated on your support. And so we are calling on all of you to be part of that program. We just give you a breaking news. This breaking news right here. The Supreme Court, the order, the former Minister of Defense, Mr. Brani Samakhan, to be jailed, for not obeying the order. They gave you an order and say, you know what? And when you are declared guilty, you either pay the money back or you go to jail and you hasn't met that requirement. So the court, they are ordering men to be jailed. I don't know how long. I'm not too sure, but the story is developing. It's coming out right now. All right, that's something we wanted to share with you. That being said, we want to say thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I always enjoy talking to you and hearing, getting your opinion and following me. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page. Madison Freeman is the name of YouTube. You can go there and subscribe. Hit the subscribe, the bell. So when we go live, you will know. You can also watch the show from your living room on your big TV. You don't have to hold a little device in your hand. That being said, how we can end the show now. You know the song already, right? As I blend it. Guys, again, enjoy the rest of the day. I want to say thank you so much for following Voice of SINOE in the Diaspora with Dr. Yopo, the Esoteric.